Hey folks, it's Price is Wrong here from Battle Vortex. It's Friday. I'm not sure. It's probably not going to be a very long stream this time around. It's Dredge Day though. It's Friday, and so I need to go out and try to get me some, and then probably going to call it a night. Let me go ahead and get the intro going and do this thing.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
Alright, well let me see here. Alright, I am caught up again on repairs. I'll probably do the normal thing here. I want to try these. I guess I probably ought to save my MCXs for, I'm sorry, my Kodiaks for a Drac base. Because I want to try them on a Drac base too. Really, there's just a lot of things that I want to do, I guess. But I guess for now, I'll just go ahead and get myself all prepped up and ready for a big 63. Let's see if I can find my. There it is. All right. Do I want to put a crew on? I really do, because I'm down to like 46,000 uranium. So the uranium I'm burning through, so I need to get as much of it as I can. Kind of hurts to do, but I'm doing it. Look at that. I know y'all can't see it, but my wife's adding pictures. She's not home right now. She's actually up in DC, her and my son, but apparently she's got Wi-Fi and the data. She must be on Wi-Fi because the pictures are coming to my computer. Hey, Raz. How you doing? All right. There's a 9,000. Let me see if I can find something. This is north. So let me go to west real quick. I just want to see if there's something bigger in my sector. There's a 94. So that might work for right now. Let me zoom out and then let's go this way to center. There's a 93. Hey, that's east. I'm looking for south right now. Man, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm like really, really tired. Oh, there's a 98 and a 97. Seen somebody gave me a $10 tip, man. How awesome is that? I wasn't even on when they did that. See, Andy BSTR? I wasn't even on when he did that, so that's pretty awesome. I'm really freaking tired, so I do apologize. My wife, I had to get up at like 4:30 this morning. My son has competition up in DC, and roundabout somewhere. I don't know if it's like Area 5 competition or what, but ROTC competition. And my wife is like the booster club. She's like the booster club mom. She's the VP of the booster club, and she kind of volunteered to chaperone, and so that's what she's up there doing right now. So I'm home alone. I am dropping quite a bit of frames here. My internet is still not fixed. I mean, just so you know. And but I think I'm getting some kind of progress because I actually have the phone number of a maintenance guy. And I guess they got tired of me calling in tickets because they'd been out here like 5 times already. Let me just zoom out real quick so I can kind of see what's going on up top there. Okay, so we got the one guy who's getting ready to come loose off the island, which is cool. I'll let one guy come loose. And then let me start turning around and try going back up because when he gets loose, I need to be able to stop that other guy. Boy, they are going to come at the same time. They're getting like closer and closer. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Don't come loose. Don't come loose. You see that one up there is just like hung right there. I think I got him. He's going back. That's awesome. Yeah, been up since 4:30. Just got off working all day and I'm tired. Had enough. I don't want any more. I think I might have took some damage. Nope. Okay, I didn't. Alright. Let me see her. Alright, let me just make sure my boat's out there. Outside, and it should be. Let me see, add bookmark. And then I just have to move there. Alright. Just so I can tuck it under there. This one here, when I go in, I'm pretty much going to try going straight for this guy right here. And try to get these outer boats first. There's like 3 of them, looks like on the outside rotation. I was watching somebody else's video, them hitting Dracs, and it was really nice to watch somebody else do it. They were actually using the Frosty, and they had like mastodons in the back, and it was working really well for him. And he actually put like 2 decoy subs in there that would basically trigger these. It'd go in there and do like a whole bunch of damage. He was actually able to get in and take some shots of the Hulk here. All right, let me. So I want to get this little boats. That's really what I'm going for right now. Get these little boats, and then I'll worry about the big boat here in a second. Dang, that guy was shooting freaking torpedoes at me. Get some blue UAVs, man. Blue UAVs would really make my day right about now. That'll work. I'm happy with that. Boy, I'm dropping frames like crazy tonight, man. It's really bad. So you're probably seeing the screen jump quite a bit there, Raz. The audio may be okay, but you may be seeing bad video. Alright, now I'm going to kind of go counterclockwise around this island. And the main reason why I picked that direction is because this guy is facing clockwise. And quite honestly, I really just, you know, when I approach him, I want him to be pulling towards me and not away from me. That way he's not kiting me at all. Looky here, jerks. Quit shooting at my boat. Alright. The rockets aren't really quite such a big deal. Because they're long range, you know. But I gotta tell you, I've taken a lot more damage on this thing than I had intended to. Alright, I'm gonna rocket this guy. Here comes some torps. Alright. Looks like he just got a couple volleys off on me. The blue UAVs are awesome. I love the blue ones. Alright. $19,506. That's right. I was kind of sweating it there for a minute. I really didn't know if that was going to work for me. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is start hunting 50s. And it's mainly just because I got the crew. Crap, I was trying to avoid the loading screen. Wasn't fast enough clicking my Nighthawks there. It's a shame you can't just pick the crew off the slot and drop it on. Instead, you kind of got to go through the little dance, you know, of you got to go through the little dance of actually moving all your boats around. Now, I know a lot of people get out in there and they'll hit these dredges like crazy, and I think that's great if that's what they choose to do. But me personally, you know, I'm not a huge coiner, And to me, I kind of feel like anything that I can do that if I spend coin on something, I don't want it to be able to be taken away from me. Okay, it's the same thing as letting somebody stick their hands in my pocket, in my opinion. So I don't, I don't let that happen. So I won't coin dredges. Is basically all I'm saying. I won't do it. All right. I'll do what I can for free, and that's it. And if I can get enough, if I manage to get fortunate enough where somebody's willing to prep for me, I never say no to those. Then I just feel really fortunate. But all right, got 12 minutes left on my crew, and I'm definitely just trying to maximize that. Now I'm pretty freaking tired, quite honestly, or I would be just saying like I just keep hitting 50s like all night long. But I kind of feel like I want to go get a nap, chill out and watch some TV or something. Oh, I didn't change the title on my Twitch screen either. Oops. I think it still says Forsaken Missions. I'm not doing Forsaken Missions. I'm doing Dredges. Yeah. I love my Nighthawks. They are freaking awesome. Awesome, awesome. I got a radio playing in the other room, so hopefully none of my mic's not picking it up. Because if it is, there's a good chance that YouTube will block my archive. I figure I'm the only one home, so. Mm-mm. All right, so this one right here, basically I'm going to come in right at 12 o'clock and right dead center if I can, and then just have my two hell strikes kind of wrap around. Hey, Extreme, how's it going? All right. Yeah, trying to get me some uranium again. Put another crew on. This is my last one. But I know we're getting ready to get another one, so I'm not sweating it too bad. Boom. All right, let's go. So I just take my number 5, tell it to come down here, tell my 2 to come down here, and it should take out everything pretty good. Alright. Now go out there and find me another one. Haha. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they are contagious. I'm not trying to be on here too long, to be honest with you. So I'm going to try to see how many of these things I can grab. Maybe I'll try to knock out all the 50s on my locator and before I get off. I forgot to change the title on my Twitch stream. Let's watch these guys auto real quick. Wow, it's up to that number 5. Why is he going so slow? Look how far back he is. He's shooting cryos. That's the one I coined, isn't it? Why the heck is it so freaking slow, I wonder? I gotta look into that. Hey, Kilted. Yeah. See how many of these things I can get while I still got a crew. Hopefully I can get like 3 of them. Yeah, I've been up since 4:30 this morning. I'm pretty beat. Pretty beat. I'm dropping frames like crazy tonight. This is not a good night for streaming for me. I mean, I'm like steadily dropping. No, I don't know, man. I think it's me. You know, I've got that issue that I've been having for a while, so. All right. Oh, did you really, Kilted? Did you hit any bases? Did any, you know, if you hit any bases? Anybody watch? Well, I got 4 minutes left on this crew. Get in there, man. Stupid. All right. Well, I noticed my number 5 boat's a lot slower than it used to be. But I guess that's fine because I forgot I refit that one. It's got cryos on it now. But it killed that last one no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to start prepping another. Uh, did you record any? Oh yeah, Napalm loves doing that. He likes to have a like a partner, like a tag team type of thing. When he can get it, and that way he can just hit the base and have somebody else clear guard and all that stuff. Because doing all of it these days is kind of a challenge, especially with people like guarding and just everything else. And he's a great hitter. I mean, if ever you get a chance to watch him, you know, he's a heavy. He's like one of the original heavies in the game, man. He's awesome. And he's a whale. He's a big spender. Hmm. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Well, if you put them on YouTube, I mean, YouTube's got not a bad editor. It's not a bad editor. He might be able to hook you up with that too. Well, I don't know. Because I think he's got a Windows PC. Because I think he's got but just bought an Asus and they only do Windows. I thought didn't Mac come with some stuff, some good editors? I heard Mac's like really good at videos, so I just assumed that it would come with something pretty nice. I've got a Mac too, but I've never done any editing on it. I can't even figure out how to do screenshots on my Mac. Ron Rob, how you doing? Yeah, yeah. I know you can clip inside with using the YouTube editor. I know you can clip the front, or you can clip it. You can put video parts together from different videos. Like if you wanted to do like a highlight video, you can do that kind of thing with the YouTube editor. Well, I need some like caffeine in it, man. Um, Ron Rob, I am a mess tonight, man. I'm tired as I'll get out. I've been up since like 4:30 this morning, and I'm wore out. Hopefully, I can get out of here fast enough to put my other boat in here. Oh no, my time's up. Darn it. Time is up. Oh well. Ah, yeah. I hadn't heard. I'm not really all that familiar. I have a MacBook Pro, but I don't know. I mean, it did seem like I didn't think it was that bad as far as nickel and diming you, but the I will say that I like that I get the free operating system upgrades. Since I bought it, all the upgrades that have come out have been free to newest OS X versions. It's been really nice. I didn't get the Blaze this week, so that boat here doesn't have a. It's got an empty weapon slot on it. It's got 6 cryos on it. It's not bad though. Doesn't doesn't seem to be performing too badly. It's kind of slow. Not really crazy about how slow it is. Oh yeah, yeah. Maybe it depends on how old it is. I really don't know. Shift Command and 3 for the screenshot and 4 for an area drag shot. I probably need to put that like on a sticky note or something like that, and just like put it on the laptop. I got a pretty nice MacBook Pro. I mean, it's about 3 years old now. I used to play Battle Pirates on it. Hey Joel, I used to play Battle Pirates on it, but I don't anymore. It just did not have the memory, and I would crash and that kind of stuff. Whoa. Man, I am dropping a lot of packets tonight. Maybe I ought to switch over to OBS because I know that one there can do local recordings the same time. That way, when I upload it, at least it'll look good. Dun, dun, dun. I'm not dropping any packets, but I'm dropping frames like crazy. I mean, when I'm dropping ping packets, I'm not dropping any of those. Joel, I got to tell you, I do love that you're optimistic when you get on here. You're not doom and gloom. Because you always talk about almost killing something. I really feel bad for your base because I'm kind of picturing it looking like a pincushion. But I do like that you're not doom and gloom. And yeah, if you're doing good stopping Kodiak fleets, I mean, because I can't even really stop Kodiak fleets that great. It's hard to believe they're hitting the retrofit lab. Yeah, I'd like to stop some fleets. Ain't happened yet. I don't really stop fleets. Just everything takes so long to do. It's like right now I got a platform going to level 5, so that's like 10 days. It's just everything takes so freaking long. They really need to fix that part of the game. I'm telling you, it's just horrible. Hey, Bismarck. No, it's not the Forsaken Mission. I forgot to change the title. I'm like really, really tired. I've been up since 4:30, so this morning, and yeah, I'm kind of hurting a little bit. And I can't change it when I'm in stream, so I'd actually have to stop the stream to change it. I don't think you can edit with OBS. I don't think you can. Hey, Miguel. Miguel Thor 2. I really don't think you can edit with this. I mean, you can record with XSplit, but you can't edit with XSplit. Krill Sweden, how you doing? Yeah, well, a lot of people hit my base, and quite honestly, my base is ragtag. you know, it's like stuff like my Guardian. I built that. It's got still got a salt mortar on it from well over a year ago. So the only thing really new in there is I got a Viper in there with no weapons on it, and then I have the Enforcer that's still got D92Fs on it. And so yeah, killing my base is not really an accomplishment, but people kind of grab onto whatever they can sometimes for, if people feel like they can get 30 seconds of fame in this game, they go for it, and sadly, because I'm an arbiter on Battle Vortex, a lot of people seem to feel that, you know, that elevates me to get them a few minutes of fame, so everybody hits my base. I pretty much live in a perma bubble. Not all of them get in, most of them do. Yeah, hopefully one day soon I'll have a good base again. I got my Wendigo in. Right now my defense platforms are finally going to level 5. And once that happens, then I'll be able to start putting armor on my turrets and stuff. Hey, take care, Joel. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, they're trying to promote their shows. What all they're doing, they're trying to promote their shows. So you know, I mean, we don't really promote that way. So I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Quite honestly, we do kind of really hope that they do succeed. I mean, we did train them. They learned how to do the Hangouts from us. They learned how to do the YouTubes with the chats from us. They learned how to do slides from us. So we kind of pretty much taught them how to do what they do, and so it's kind of an experiment, right? Right, to see if it's going to pay off for them. And I think it will reach a certain audience. Quite honestly, I do believe it will reach a certain audience, but I really don't think that everybody's going to appreciate their tactics. Um, but time will tell. Oh, I don't know if Kilted is trying to be like a crib guy or not, but yeah, he asked me to hit his base. I really didn't want to, but I took my fleet in, my Kodiak fleet in there, and it died in his base. I did like 39%. It wasn't even 50%, so I gave him like 11 medals. But again, that's not saying much. I mean, because it's me. You know what I mean? I don't get to practice very much. I'm not a big hitter, but you know, sometimes that still seems to help some people's ego. I don't really get it. But I'm not really an egocentric type player. I don't get into all the trash talking and all that stuff. I don't do any of that. All right, well that's all the 50s. Oops. Move here. I got a guard. Well, I wonder why I got a guard. I'm asking him why he's guarding me. That's funny. Oh. Yeah, I know you were. I know you were just. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a big hitter, and I'm not in the habit of throwing fleets away. But you asked, and I don't know. I kind of felt like, you know, people. A lot of people. There's like a myth. It's like a lot of people. They have this thing that's like when they meet people that you have expectations, I guess, and I'm just not that kind of a player. you know, I'm not a high end player. I know how to play the game. Um, if I had unlimited coin, if coin wasn't the issue, I'd probably be pretty dangerous. But the fact that coin is an issue, and it limits my gameplay to a very high level. So, but it's all good. Oh, I I don't know, man. I just kind of figured you were looking for something. You know what I mean? You wanted me to hit your base. Figure you were looking for something. I know you wanted me to put it on the Hangout too. So last night after the show, and I'm like, well, all right. So you kind of called me out in front of a whole bunch of people. Yeah, there's somebody else wanting me to do a base hit for him. All right. All right. Well, I got me a little bit of uranium off of that. I was like under 40,000, so now I'm back up to 76,000. Um, Hopefully, I'll get me a lot more because Lord knows I'm going to need it. We have Tuesday to get uranium. We got dredges on Tuesday. There's not going to be any more Forsaken missions before the event, so um, there's not going to be any Forsaken missions before the event. So pretty much we got today and we got Tuesday to get uranium. So, but anyway, I got repairs going. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Kilted. I mean, I'm all caught up on repairs now, so I didn't get smashed or anything. Well, I was caught up on repairs, but that fleet is repaired now, and I did get a stripe on each of my mastodons. I'd really like to use this on a Drac base. Try it out on a Drac base. I really didn't build it to hit bases. I was trying to build it. My focus has really been trying to figure out how to hit dredges better, so that I can get more than one, at a time. And I haven't gotten there yet, but everything just takes so freaking long to do. So even any kind of changes or modifications take time, and it's kind of sickening, really, because it just seems like any kind of progress can take months. You can't make really much progress in a week or two. It actually takes months to make progress, and you're getting hit the whole time. So, but yeah, if you want a good test, I could probably get you a good test. It won't be me hitting it. It'd be somebody else in MBK hitting it. I think the only reason the guys in MBK keep me around is because I'm good for advice and good with the numbers. You know what I mean? I get a lot of that in the group because I'm not a big coiner. I can't go out and like prep a lot of bases and this, that, and the other. But just because I don't coin much, but MBK is a really good crew. They're not metal chasers or anything like that, so it's a good group. Well, let me think here. I could probably do that. I don't know. I'm playing and it's kind of waking me up a little bit. You know what I mean? Let me zoom out and just see if I got a Drac base close by. Okay, that one's dead. That one's dead. Oh, there's a guy over there hitting one right now. Megadeth. There we go, right here. Oh, hold on a second. My phone's going. Be right back. All right, I'm here. Yeah, my wife said she missed lunch. She is. My son has a ROTC competition, drill competition up in DC, and my wife is like the booster club. She's like a team mom, I guess, and so she went up there with them, and she's like one of the. There's her and one other mom went, but so basically I got the house to myself today and tomorrow. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just get the prepping out of the way. It's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Let's do this. Hey, Mad Guns. Oh well, yeah. It's quite. I know hits were down, but there's I think there's like two different repair glitches going around now. I know there's one that requires a base hit, and there's one that requires one that doesn't. Um, I've heard the info on how to do, you know, I've got the details and I turned it over already to Kixeye on how to do the one that requires a base hit, but I don't know how to do the other one, so I'm trying to find out. But yeah, the hits dropped off tremendously. There was a there were folks calling for boycotts and everything else. Mm, yeah, more uranium. Sometimes I think about just going around and prepping out Drac bases, but that would tick some people off, is because a lot of people use a sub decoy, and you got to have sonar towers for that to work. I'm really curious, quite honestly, Kilted, how uh, my Kodiak fleet can do a Drac base. You know, I don't know if I can try to do it on auto or not. Like, you know, it seems like the popular thing to do these days, but I'm definitely interested to see how it would handle. All right, let me start over on this side. Oh, extreme! Yeah, I don't know if you noticed right here on my stream, I got a somebody dropped a tip, dropped a tip on me with and I wasn't even streaming when they did it. I thought that was pretty cool. All right. I don't know. I kind of do want to prep out these things, but I don't know. I kind of feel like a decoy could come in handy too. Oh, looky there. I got the one that's got the Nemi on the outside. Awesome. It's one less thing to worry about. Hey, Sackett. Yeah. Well, quite honestly, you know, the the Stream Tip application, they take a cut, and as does PayPal. So um, I think, you know, I may have gotten like $30 so far. I mean, after they everybody got their stuff from tips. So I mean, it's definitely cool. Go here and kill all of these torp towers. Go this way here. See if I can get away a little quicker. Just trying to point my butt at the turrets there. Let's see if it'll give me a little bit more room. I think that'll do it. Let's see where everything else is going. All right, Nemi's coming that way too, so I go make sure I go that way to so I can kill everything. Yes, my hawks can get the Nemi. I can prep the heck out of this thing. Kilted, have you never seen me prep a Drac base? This actually might get my last boat up to legendary too. Just doing this. Oh crap, I just screwed up right there. Dang it. I screwed up again, I'm too close. Oh, alright. I love being able to do that. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Sackett. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, yeah. Millennium Falcon. It'd be a good one. Well, these torpedoes aren't really good at the gates coming from the top, but if I'm coming from the bottom, whether it be the bottom right or bottom left, I can get the gates pretty good. But so you kind of got to plan for that. Seems like if you're moving at an angle, sometimes from the top you can get the gates okay, but. Mm-mm. Now I am going to try going through and sailing through and just knocking out this gate right here too, and to loosen up those other boats. Um, it's just because the gate, like I said, it's easier to take out from the south. You see how that gate up there really didn't break with all those salvos. I probably got like 3 or 4 salvos in there and it didn't work. Yeah, you're going to be really happy with those kudos because they were like the awesome sub for a really really long time, and even at R5 they were pretty deadly. Really good combat speed, and I know they get even faster. And then with the submersion time too, they're going to be a force. You're going to be really really happy with them. I'm sure of it. And not to mention, I know it's a rebuild or refit that you're going to have to do. But you know, you get more than double. You get that extra 2,000 max weight limit. So that means you can put better stuff on there too. You used to be limited to Havoc to pick torpedoes, but there's been so many kinds of torpedoes come out since then. I do got a fleet of Cudas. I think I might have like 6 or 7 Barracudas, something like that. And because once upon a time, I mean, I've done like crazy stuff back in the past where you know, I'd put like rockets or something on there on the slots to, and then like let them roam around my whole base. That way, when somebody tried to hit me, basically my Cuda was just trying to chase them down and then surface right next to them. I mean, I've done stuff like that. It didn't really, it worked for a first couple of times, but after that, you know, it didn't really work anymore. Yeah, I'll let all these boats loose and then I'll let everything like just chase me around. Well, I might take a hit here because I kind of close to surfacing. Oh, I got lucky. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, well, a lot of people do there's like the Assault Torp B is a popular one because you get the combat speed buff on that. I use a Siege Torp Z myself, and I think that's a really good grab. Um, if you got it. So it really just depends on what you have, you know. Assault Torp B is probably the best of the Assault Torps. A lot of people use the R before that one came out. Yeah, going back out here again. Um, yeah, what was I going to say? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, I do. Kilted, your Nighthawks, I can share my build. I've got D2S armor on here, and it's my D2S armor is R10, and I have Cat 3 on here, which is R4 currently. So you're going to want to check to see. I know my wife has got Assault Torp Bs on hers, and she's using the I can't remember what she's using. I think she's got Cat 3 on hers, but she doesn't have them retrofitted up high enough, and she can't do this. I'm just going to see if I can knock out these 2 gates here real quick. Yeah, I may take a shot or a couple. Darn it. There we go. All right. I just got to knock out these boats and I'll be done. Because there's nothing left in here, right? All right. So now I just got to wait on the clock. That is Drac base prepped. Kilted. That's now again. If you're a decoy guy, if you like doing decoys, you don't want to do what I just did. You could take out the boats, but I think you want to leave at least one torp tower, maybe a couple. You might want to put one at like different corners. Have them like so far apart. That way the decoy is good throughout the base. But I still got like 7 minutes left on here. Okay. Now I don't need this crew on here, so I'm actually just going to move the crew. I'm not going to throw that away. These are my kudas right here. But these would change if y'all was to R10 them. That would all change. Alright. I just got to find them again. There we go. Bam. Somebody asked if something looked like a memorial. What the heck? Kind of weird, huh? Yeah, it's going to take me a few minutes. So got 5 more minutes left in here. Jeez. And heck, even after that, I'm still going to have to like re-prep the artillery. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. I'm sure whatever Ben's doing, he's having fun right now. Well, I hope he's having fun anyway, whatever he's doing. Um, is it possible to take Dredges with specs in a nuke cruiser? Um, it might be. I've seen people use specs in the Dredges before. I haven't done it, so I probably couldn't show you how to do it. I'm wondering if my drop frames have stopped. It seems like I'm at 37,368 at the moment, and it doesn't seem to be incrementing. It seems to be sitting steady at 37,368 frames dropped. So maybe my internet's cleaned up. Hey, Snoopy. Well, let's see here. Let me get my let's see, add bookmark here, and then I'll put this fleet here, and then there we go. So it's kind of hidden. Yeah, it's something else I still need to build is some kind of V2H or V2C. I think I really wanted the V2H, the missiles, just because they can shoot subs while they're submerged, because you never know when that's going to come in handy. And because the cryos are pretty bad accuracy too. I think they're like 70%. So I think you can get missiles a lot better than that. So I kind of think V2Hs might be the more universal way to go. But one thing at a time. I'm currently working on a my Hellstrike fleet, and I'm going to put a blaze here when I get it. I was going to put a magma there, but now I'm going to put a blaze there when I get it. So that's what I'm currently building. Actually refitting, and it's still going to take. Dang, is that right? 16 days? Yeah, that's like 2 weeks just for that one refit. Holy crap. It's insane. And what else am I doing? I think I was going to show you my, I can kind of show you my build, but like I said, I'm using Assault Torp Zs and the D2Ss. I got Cat 3, Battery 3, and Engine 3. The engine doesn't have any retrofits on it at all. The Cat 3 and Battery 3 are both R4. D2Ss are R10. My Siege Torps are R10 too, but they don't really help me. That's just damage. That's higher DPS. Oh, he left me a message, that Andy guy did. That's really cool, you know, people leave messages like that. It's definitely what keeps you going sometimes, doing this. Because I gotta tell you, sometimes just with the, you get, dang, I still got like 3 and 4 minutes left out here. Um, you know, sometimes, you know, because when you do this, you kind of tend to get a target on your back, and you got people just gunning for you and trying to bring you down all over the place. So I'm really surprised that people actually want to do this. They must think it's more glamorous than it is. What's a good topic for the roundtable tomorrow? What are we going to talk about on the roundtable tomorrow? Should we talk about fleet designs? Maybe designs for reavers? Maybe we can talk about some builds and that kind of thing. Yeah, let me kill that. Oh, not that one. That one. Let's see if I can make this one here smaller. Hold on a second. And get rid of that one real quick. Oops. Is that better? All right, let me see what that looks like at full screen here. That's not too bad. You want to talk about builds for dredges? Yeah, dredges are like my nemesis right now. I'm like, you know, I really just, I need to be able to do something with that. Dredges. All right, let's see if my clock's getting any better here. No, got a minute and 10 seconds still. See if I can move that down just a little bit closer to the, there we go. Oops. All right, and then I'll put that other one. I'll try to shrink that down a little bit too. Yeah, I can't believe that somebody tipped me $10. I think that's awesome. Really made my day when I logged in and I saw that. Well, you know, Kixeye is actually, I mean, a lot of people think that people aren't coming to the game, but they are. I mean, Kixeye has got 4 different platforms. They have, obviously, Facebook, obviously, Kixeye.com. They also have ArmoredGames.com and Congregate.com. So there's 4 different platforms that dump players into the game. So there's a lot of people. Every time I say something, they're like, when they look at their data says the number of players in Battle Pirates is pretty steady. It's been on a steady plateau for a long time. I'm going to do this other one from the top because I've seen somebody do it from the top earlier and I thought it worked pretty good. Alright, that was pretty awesome. And I guess I was trying to come up with a good plan for coming in down here, but let's go ahead and hit this sucker and see how it works. Hopefully it works out okay. I'd really hate to take this fleet all the way back to the drawing board because so far I have not figured out a good way to use it and be effective. I've been really disappointed with this fleet so far. And these guys really need a lot of rank because they're kind of shooting slow, I think. And my Mastodons don't really have any armor on them, so I need to make sure that the Mastodons stay in the back. Love the retargeting though. The retargeting is really sweet. Now, if I wanted to, right here, I know I could just kind of just drive in and one boat in and leave my Mastodons in the back. Because as long as my white circle is inside my yellow circle, my Mastodons will shoot. Oh, that was kind of awesome. I guess I could just go on up and rim this thing. That's probably might not be a bad strategy, is just to go all the way around on the outside and then come back around on the inside. Yeah, I love the retargeting on these. They're really nice. I need to rank them up because they seem to shoot kind of slow. So they need lots and lots of rank. I need to go out here and hit targets with them like crazy. I need that unidentified raiding fleets to come back around. Yeah, you know, it was really cool of him to share a current build, on the show with everybody that he uses, that he actively uses. That was really cool. I know a lot of people are always looking for stuff like that. Yeah, the mastodons will actually try to pull all the way up to where they're in range. Anything that the mastodon fires, if it's in the white circle, it's 100% damage. But if it's not in the white circle, they basically get a 60% reduction in their damage. So the mastodons will continue to pull forward, even if they're shooting at something inside the yellow circle. Let me see here. Mastodon, slow that guy down. That guy, I'll slow him down. And I'll pull the rest of them forward. There we go. Oops, got my mastodon out in the front. Let me get number 3. That's Kodiak. He needs to be out in the front. And if I get 100% if I 100% the drag base here, which looks like it's not going to be a problem, but if I want 100% the drag base, I'm going to, you get a uranium bonus for that. So if you just wait and you just jump out, if you just jump out, when it gives you the lead option and it says base destroyed, you don't get the big uranium payout. Yeah, well, quite honestly, I'm sure there's a lot of smarter ways to do this. You know what I mean? And I know you're just giving me like our ideas and all that, but I'm not familiar with this fleet at all yet. I'm trying to learn my fleet. It's brand new, and really that's just kind of it. I'm just trying. I need to get used to this. Either that, or I'm just going to feel like I wasted my time building the mastodons, because the mastodons are really, really tough. Make the driving really complicated, and I haven't quite gotten that comfortable with the mastodons yet. Yeah, sadly, I've never built any Jug X's yet. I've never had my shipyard free long enough to build any Jug X's, and it's something. One of the many boats that I would have loved to have been able to build at some point was Jug X's, but it's never happened for me yet. Sweet doesn't really seem to mind this Drac base at all, though. I'll say that. Ha ha ha! Yeah, you're funny. Extreme. That joke comes around every year. You know that, right? And it's still awesome. It's still an awesome joke. This actually did a lot better job on this Drac base than my Harlocks do. My Harlocks are ranked up and everything. Sorry, I know Extreme's mad because I ruined the joke for him. think that's it right here. I think that's it. Yeah, my clock just went all the way down to 0, so that wasn't too bad. Seeing you get a nice big uranium chunk. I got 3710 out of there, but it does help that I have all the blueprints, because it does check if you have all the blueprints, you get an extra uranium bonus for that too. So that was pretty good right there. And the cutthroats, irradiated cutthroats, does work on that, just so everybody knows. Hey, Foxo. No, I don't have a proto. It does. There's like a little randomizer roll. I think you can get. I think the odds are like 1 in 1,000, or maybe 1 in 10,000, or 100,000, something like that, where the proto's awarded. It's very rare, but no, I don't have that. But I have all the regular blueprints, and they're like different. They're different. So you have the regular Drac-based blueprints, and you have the proto, and you know, basically, if you have all the Drac-based blueprints, because it can't give you a blueprint, it'll give you uranium instead, and that everybody gets a shot at the proto. I mean, so I'm really curious to see if I got the legendary on my. I want to see if I got legendary on my sub, my Nighthawk. Boom! There it is, right there. All legendary. That's what I'm talking about right there. It makes me happy. But 5.5 hours worth of damage, that's pretty good. I'm actually really happy about that. Really happy about that. So, anyway, it's weird, huh? I think that's all I'm going to do tonight, guys. Oh, tips and tricks for the against the Reavers for the next event, maybe. My range on my flat gun, so there are 7 now, is up to 87. But yeah, I think that's it for me. For now, maybe I'll get on and do some more streaming tomorrow. Well, you know what? If I do get on again tonight, I might be able to stream from my iPad and do some iPad games. What is this right here? Oh, is it out? Nice. Yeah, that's great right there. All right. Well, obviously he's going to talk about weaknesses and strengths of these different boats. Um, he generally tends to recommend road cruise and all that. This is Robot who put this together, I see. So, could be interesting. Could be interesting. But, well, alrighty. I guess if you guys get any more roundtable ideas, just let me know. And I'm probably going to go ahead and kill the stream right now and then set up the event in the YouTube. so that I can get a YouTube address out for everybody. And then when we get closer to event time, if any of you guys are on and you want to come on the panel, I just recommend that if you have a headset and a microphone is preferred, okay, is because the background noise can be a real pain in the butt otherwise. And we get people sometimes on that like to have, like, they'll have chirping birds, or they'll be fighting with their sister and that kind of stuff. And, we don't want to be a witness to any potential crimes in anybody's homes or anything like that. So, but anyway, cameras are completely optional, but we definitely pretty much insist on a headset if you can. But I guess it's not really a deal breaker. But just hit me up, send me a Facebook PM, and then and I'll send you the Hangout link. Usually I can have that about a half an hour before the show starts. And Pacific time, that'll be 3 p.m. East Coast time, that's 6 p.m. And I guess Greenwich Mean Time will be 11 p.m. All right. So hopefully I got all you guys covered. All right. Well, anyway, you guys have a good evening. Oh, let me do shout outs real fast. Hold on. Let me see. I see CCFUNT's on here. Jabal Sackett, Shipmaster Bismarck, Kilted Pirate, Ron Rob, Extreme XC29, Foxo, Krill Sweden 1234, Snoopy is the best, question mark, and Z-Dog 40. Appreciate all you guys coming out and hanging out with me here on the chat. So I try to do these as often as I can. If I do get on here again tonight and do another stream, it probably is not going to be Battle Pirates. It probably is going to be something else. And probably War Commander Rogue Assault on the iPad. It's a Kickside game. It's not out yet. But hopefully it'll be out soon. Y'all take care.
The price is wrong, bitch.